Hi! Today I'm going to show you how to make this wheat stitch crochet ornament. You will need an ornament. I'm going to use a 3.15 inch plastic ornament. I'm also going to use a weighted 4 yarn, a 5mm crochet hook, and a sewing needle. You will begin by chaining 17. For your first round, we're going to make a single crochet into the second chain from your hoop. And then you will single crochet in all the remaining chains so that your first row has 16 single crochets. For your second row, we are going to chain 1 and turn our work, and then we are going to make a single crochet in the back loop only. So if you look at your stitch, you have 2 loops. We're going to insert our hook under the back loop only and make a single crochet. We will do this for the rest of the row so that we end this row with 16 single crochets in the back loop only. For our third row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And now we're going to begin the wheat stitch. We will make a single crochet into the first stitch. And then we will skip the next stitch and make a single crochet in the stitch that follows. Now we are going to make a puff stitch. And so we are going to work in the stitch that we skipped. I will yarn over, insert my hook into this skipped stitch, yarn over, pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. We will yarn over again, insert our hook into that skipped stitch once more, yarn over, pull through, so that we have 5 loops on the hook. Next, we will yarn over and pull through 4 of the loops, and then we will yarn over once more and pull through the last 2. And that is your puff stitch. We will repeat this pattern across the row where we will skip a stitch, make a single crochet in the next stitch, and then we will return back to the skipped stitch and place that puff stitch into that stitch. Once again, the puff stitch, you yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 4, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So we'll just repeat this all the way across the row, and then you will leave the last stitch unworked, and I'll show you what we're going to do in the last stitch. Here we are at the end of row 3. We're going to finish by placing a single crochet into that last stitch. Now for row 4, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and then we are going to complete the same pattern we did in row 3. So I'm going to skip a stitch, make a single crochet in the stitch that follows, and then I will make a puff stitch into that skipped stitch, followed by repeating that pattern. At the end of the row, we will put a single crochet in the last stitch. I will meet you guys at the end of the row. Here we are at the end of row 4. You can see that wheat pattern. We're just going to finish this row by making a single crochet into the last stitch. And now that we've done those 2 rows, you can see the wheat pattern in your work. It should look like this. We will chain 1 and turn our work. In row 5, we're going to make a single crochet into the back loop only all the way across. So you should end this row with 16 single crochets in the back loop only. Now we're ready for row 6, so we will chain 1 and turn our work. And once again, we're going to make a single crochet in the back loop only. So at the end of this row, you should have 16 single crochets in the back loop only. So this is the end of one of our sections, and now we need to repeat this. So you are going to do rows 3 through 6 5 more times, followed by 1 more set of rows 3 through 4. Here we are at the end of our rows. It should look like this, where you have 7 of the wheat stitches. And we want to make sure that we have our front of our piece facing up. And you can tell that by the bumpier side on the left should be on the front. We're going to fold our piece so that our front sides are together. And then we're just going to slip stitch the 2 sides together. So I'm going to insert my hook into the back loop only, and then into the chain from the first row. And I'm just going to slip stitch all the way across to seal up my piece. When we're finished with that, we want to cut off our yarn, but we want to make sure we give ourselves a long tail because we will use this yarn to cinch up the holes. We will begin by closing up the bottom hole of the ornament, and to do that I'm just going to weave my yarn through the stitches and pull it tight as I go along. After weaving the yarn through, I'm just going to sew up the hole, the tiny hole that's left, and then take my yarn and run it through the bottom of my ornament. Next, we're going to take our ornament and slip it into our crocheted piece, and then grab our needle and yarn and weave it in through the stitches so we can cinch up the hole at the top. And there you have it, a really cute crocheted ornament. You can put it on your own tree or gift it to a friend, but these are great for this Christmas season. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss another video. And let me know in the comments down below what other types of videos you'd like to see. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!